Hi friends, so today I'm going to make a DIY makeup advent calendar using products that I already own. I thought it would be a fun, festive twist on a Shop My Stash video. I'm going to bring you along to Shop My Stash. We'll pick out 24 products. We're going to put them in these cute little bags that came with some numbers. Some little stickers, got those off of Amazon. And then every day in December, I'll pick a product and do a makeup look around it. I know I could have asked somebody to maybe pick the makeup products for me so that every day would be a real surprise. But I figure with fibro, fog, and menopause brain, I'm honestly gonna forget 5 minutes after I pick it, so it'll all work out. And then on day 25, I bought myself something new, and it's a surprise, so I'm not gonna show you what's in here. We'll have to wait till the 25th day. So I was inspired by Jen Phelps. She's on YouTube. She's a beauty content creator. I'll link her channel down below. She did a DIY makeup advent calendar, and I'm gonna follow her plan, but adjust it to my energy level. My plan is to do 25 short little videos, but if I don't have enough spoons that day, I'm not gonna stress about it. I might combine days, or I might decide, you know what, I'm gonna do the 12 days of Christmas. However that looks, we're gonna call it a success because it's more about having fun and being festive than perfection. So now let's go and shop my stash. I am gonna warn you guys that my collection is fairly robust. It's more than any one person needs. I truly love each little piece. They bring me joy, especially on days when my body's just not cooperating. And it's important to me just to find joy where I can, because some days are pretty rough with chronic illness. So I did create a little spreadsheet to keep the categories balanced, and so I don't have to use a lot of brain power trying to figure out how many 24 is. I'm not going to include brow products or mascara, some things like that. Just what I think are kind of fun things. So a lot of color cosmetics like blushes and lipsticks, anything that might feel kind of festive and sparkly, some different formulas, and maybe some products that I haven't used in a long time. So I have one face primer that I need. So these are all my primers. I have a lot of glowy ones, a few matte, gripping. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this Tarte primer. It's called the Timeless Smoothing Primer, and it's like a putty formula. So I think we'll check that one out. I haven't used this one in a long time, so I got a little Christmas basket here. So we're going to put that in there. Okay, and the next thing I need is one color corrector. All right, so these are mostly my color correctors here. It's a base product. Oops. I think I'm gonna use this MAC Prep and Prime pen. It's Prep and Prime. It's a highlighter, but I use it too sometimes for color correcting and brightening. It's just a little click up pen and the product comes out there. I'll try that one. Put that one in the box. Okay. This is eyeshadows. Okay, so let's do the singles first. Let's bring this up so we can see it a little better. Okay, so a powder. These ones are kind of sparkly. It's an e.l.f. one. I've got, that one's pretty. That's like a rose gold. Ooh, that one's a purple. Let's go with the rose gold. So let's pick the MAC, and this is in Sweet Heat Extra Dimension eyeshadow. Okay, put that in the box. And we want a liquid. I know exactly the one I want for the liquid. This Armani one, quite bougie, but it's a sparkle, and I think it's in the shade Tobacco. 68S, but I know that's in the shade Tobacco. This is so pretty. I love that one. And now we need a powder eyeshadow. Oh, and I know exactly the powder one. This is the Hourglass, and it's a green glitter. It's in the shade Vivid, and it's in their Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadow. This one is a go-to, an easy one and done. All right, that was easy. Now I'm going to work on the palettes. I think I'm going to need a bag to see. Some of these palettes won't actually fit in those little bags. So far everything will fit, but that's the size of the bag. All right, well, is there anything festive? That green one would be nice. Oh, these ones are so pretty but old. I'm not going to use those. Oh, you know what? Will that fit? Perfect. Okay, I'm going to use the Milani Gilded Mini in Call Me Old Fashioned. This has a lot of great neutral colors in it, and I haven't used this one in a long time. There's some pretty glimmers, shitters, and shitters on that, dear God. There's some nice shimmers, glitters, and mattes. And I'll be able to create some really nice neutral looks with that. Okay, don't put it in the bag yet. It's going in the box. Going in the box. I think we're not going to be able to do a large one. We're going to do small ones to fit in the bags. So, this one's really pretty too. Too Faced Born This Way Warm Ember Nudes Mini Eyeshadow Palette. I haven't used that one in a long time. It's got some pretty warm colors in there. Okay. And how many palettes? Oh, I was only doing 2 palettes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're over on the other side. We're gonna do 2 foundations and 1 concealer. And I wanna pick 2 different formulas for the foundations. I'm gonna pick for a cream foundation this Maybelline Lifter Sticks. And this is in the shade 20. I like this one. Where did my basket go? All right, so that can go in the basket. Then we want a liquid. Maybe something that I haven't used in a long time. Ooh, let's use the Chanel Le Beige foundation. I haven't used that one in a long time. That'll be good. Again, pretty bougie. Let's put that in the basket. And then 1 concealer. Let's bring this out and see what we're gonna use for a concealer. Maybe something I haven't used in a long time. How about the Huda Beauty? Let's use that one. It's got some nice high coverage if I want it. Okay, put that one in. So then we're gonna pick 1 powder, and it's going to be, if I can get it out, the MAC Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur powder, and this is in lavender. Very pretty purpley color. I like this because I've only used it twice, but my skin is a little bit sallow looking a lot of times, and I find this kind of counterbalances that a little bit. Okay, so we'll put that in here, and then we'll move on to the next drawer. So the next drawer is a bit of fun. Blush and bronzer, and I'm gonna pick 3 different blushes, a liquid, a cream, and a powder. Let's see. Ooh, I know the liquid I want, which is this e.l.f. liquid blush in Bold Face Lilac. Very pretty purpley color. I love that. All right, a cream. Gonna pick the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Barely Blushing. Very pretty pink. And then I definitely want a red blush for kind of some holiday. Which I know I have one here somewhere. There we go. That is a bright papa. A bright pop. It's a MAC Frankly Scarlet. It's a matte one, and it's in their powder blush formula. Really pretty red. Okay, and now 3 bronzers, which is going to be similar. We're going to go a liquid, a powder, and a cream. For the cream, I want to use the Pixi On The Glow Bronze. It's a tinted moisture stick. This is in the shade Beach Glow, and it does have a little bit of a glow. Really pretty. Let's do that one. And then powder blush. One I haven't used in a long time is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and that's in their shade Bronzer. That's a really pretty one. Okay, so now I need a liquid, and I think I just have 2 liquid bronzers. And I'm gonna go with the Makeup by Mario, I think it's called Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum in the shade Light. This has a pump, and it also has a doe foot. So it's versatile for application. Maybe more so for makeup artists than makeup enthusiasts, but fun. And it has a little bit of a glow pearl to it as well. So now we're on to the last drawer. I think we'll move the lips. Let's grab the highlight. Okay, so this is the highlight drawer, and I'm gonna pick the same 3 highlights: cream, powder, and liquid. Okay, cream. I'm gonna pick the Merit, and I've got it in the shade Citrine. It's very pretty, golden color. Put that in the box. Okay, and then I think for powder, I'm gonna pick the Dior, what's this called? Backstage 001 Universal. It's got a white, a gold, a bronze, and a pink. So that can be used for a lot of different things. Highlight, eyeshadow, bronzer, blush. That'll be a good one. Powder and a cream, we need a liquid. I don't have any liquids in here, but I keep a lot of my liquid highlight or illuminating products in my primer drawer. So I'm gonna grab that. Okay, so we need a liquid. Ooh, I'm gonna pick the e.l.f. The Halo Glow. I haven't used that one in a long time. That's got a really pretty glow. Mine is in the shade 2 maybe? Okay, we're gonna put that one in the box. Next, I'm gonna pick 2 lipsticks, but I think I'm gonna have to move this up to the top of the vanity because that's gonna be too hard to go through. Okay, so the lip stuff, I need 2 lipsticks, 2 lip glosses, and 1 lip liner. I know right away I want to use this red gloss. It's a MAC Lip Glass Air. And what shade is it in? I can't even read that. Talented. It's a bit of a bright red. We're going to put that one in the box. And let's do another gloss. Let's do a nice kind of like little topper gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's in the shade Ice, which is very appropriate for winter, I'd say. Pale pink, we'll put that one in. So that's our glosses taken care of. Now we want some lipsticks. I know immediately I'm gonna go for the Black Honey Almost Lipstick by Clinique. I haven't used this one hardly at all this fall. And it can go on sheer or you can build it up. Nice deep color for fall, winter. And another lipstick. I'm gonna do a Merit one. I think it's gonna be this one. This is their, what's it called? This is L'Avenue is the color, and it's in their signature lip formula, which is sort of like a satiny color. Nice deep, rich color. Now we need 1 lip liner, and I keep those in a separate container. And I'm going to use this one by Maybelline. Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Gone Greige. Apparently they used to have a lipstick this color, and it's sort of a purpley gray. I would have loved to have had that lipstick color. That's very pretty. Okay. That's it. Okay guys, so this is our little December treasure pile. If you want to take a guess at what you think my day 25 surprise product is, put it in the comments below. I'm really curious what you'll predict. Okay, now let's have just a little relaxing moment and fill in the advent bags. All right, friends, so our DIY makeup advent calendar is ready to go. And starting December 1st, we'll pick one bag every day or every couple days, depending on my spoons, and we'll create a little makeup moment together. If you would like to follow along, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the first day. And if you'd like to watch something cozy next while you rest, I'll put my mini Sephora haul video over here, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, guys, and for spending a little festive moment with me. I'll see you on December 1st. Bye.